Well, howdy, everybody. This is John Michael. There was a mistake in today's gospel video, so I just want to warn you about it. I confused the rich man and Lazarus, but it's still a good point, so I'm going to put this at the beginning of it and put the post back up so you enjoy it. My apologies. Sometimes I make these so fast, I misspeak, and I did today. So God bless you. Enjoy the post. Well, howdy, everybody. This is John Michael. It's the second Thursday of Lent, and today we hear the story of Lazarus. Lazarus, who was a rich man, he lived an ungodly life. He goes into eternal torment, into the flames, and is in torment, and he begs the Father. He says, let me go back and at least warn my brothers. I have 5 brothers. Let me go back and warn them, because if they hear my warning, they will repent, they'll turn, and they won't end up like I am. And the Father says, if they didn't listen to Moses, they're not going to listen to you. So we have a great teaching here today about the communion of saints. There is a communion of saints. There is a communication. But the primary inspiration for our life is not the saints. It's not the communion of saints. The primary inspiration is God and Jesus, in our case, in the New Covenant. If they don't listen to Jesus, they're not going to listen to Mary. They're not going to listen to Francis. They're not going to listen to Moses, Elijah. They're not going to listen because Jesus is the guy. So it's a real good test, huh? So there is a communion of saints. There is a hell and a heaven. It's real. And when people die, the hell that they create on earth continues. And he says, let me go back and warn right. He says, no, if they didn't listen to Moses and the prophets, they're not going to listen to you. So let's use that as a gauge. Sometimes we use the saints to skirt Jesus. It won't work, because the saints are always all about Jesus. The Pope in Wake Up the World writes about the great founders of the past, and he says they are always focused entirely on living the life of Jesus and the gospel of Jesus Christ. That is their rule. That's their inspiration. So it's supposed to be ours too. Today, let's make sure. If we're not listening to Jesus, don't think that religion or devotions or liturgy or any of these other things are somehow going to save you. They won't. Only Jesus will save you. Listen to him. And then he is the way, the truth, the life. He will set you free and you'll be born again. And that's my prayer for you guys. I love you so much. All things are possible with God.